Charity Wargwan.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to I Got You, to our podcast, Let's Talk. And on today's podcast, I've got two topics for us, yeah?
Go for it.
Right. First one is, what do you say when one of your friends have given birth and the baby is ugly? Yeah?
Can we just freeze?
Alright, let's freeze
I really
there.
want you to play UGLY. You ain't got no but you ugly. And like have some kind of like cheerleading thing going on. It's like proper like over the top.
I won't get copyright for all that stuff.
7 seconds is free, no?
I don't know how it works these days.
I don't know, to be fair.
We'll find out.
Figure it out, yeah.
But so yeah. that's the first one.
Cool.
Before I even ask you about the second one, actually.
Go for it.
So like, if your friend, yeah, imagine if I gave birth, and you know when you looked at my baby, and babies are ugly anyways. Usually, when like my nephews were
Not
ugly.
always.
Not always, but my second nephew, I got two nephews. The last one, the youngest one, the ugly alien head, because they had to pull him out with that with like the tongs. With the tongs, yeah. So his head was looking all like eggy and just ugly. I was
Did it
like,
have the imprint of the tongue on it as well?
No. And then obviously his head stayed like that for I think a good, I don't know, couple of months, to a point where it was still ugly. I was like, doesn't he need one of those helmets that those kids wear? But now he's got a big head, but yeah, it's round, but it's got a big head.
Like
yeah.
See if you can find it. Yeah, you know Jimmy from Ed and Eddie. You know that thing he's got around the
Oh
head?
yes, that is
kind
that.
of thing, similar to that. But there's another girl that has this thing in another cartoon. She's got a proper setup, but it's not Recess. Is it Recess?
I can't remember.
Check Recess. It might be Recess.
I didn't.
Like headgear.
I'm not gonna. I didn't have access to Disney Channel like that back then.
Sorry.
I didn't have the money, man. I was broke.
Sorry.
I did have Fox Kids.
Sorry.
Cartoon Network was free,
Don't know.
so that was alright. Ed and Eddie, all of that.
It wasn't free. It was on Sky. Nah, it wasn't free for him.
Was it? I had certain packages.
Do you
there.
know what? On a particular type of Freeview back day.
Yeah.
You know before Freeview was a thing?
Yes.
Yeah, Cartoon Network was on there, you're right.
And then I'd only have Disney during like Christmas times, because I think they'll do like, oh, it's Christmas, everyone has free, you know, all the movies, all those Sky movies.
You're onto something.
I didn't have all those packages. The only things that I finessed was Play Jam. Yes, that game that you showed me recently, was it Bubble, Beehive?
Yeah, the Beehive.
Honey Beehive.
Yeah, Honey Bee, yeah.
I'm gonna have to find footage of that. Yeah, something like that.
Sick.
And it'll be like 69p to play the next level or to buy more lives.
Chat.
Yeah, I did that.
You didn't pay for it?
Yeah, it will say on screen, something like, are you sure you've got the bill payer's permission? You just click yes, and what's my passcode? 0000. So,
to be fair, I think I might have tried that one time and it didn't bang still. It did not bang. Techie.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
But anyways, I don't know how it got there.
Yeah, how did we get there?
I don't know. But so if I have an ugly kid, what would you say to me?
I was talking about headgear and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have to say anything?
Well, this is what I think.
Go on.
I would do anyways. I've not come across this situation. Hopefully I don't have to. That'll be awkward. Because they'll be watching this video and be like, so Mel's gonna cuss out my baby. I think I'll just be like, oh, congratulations, sort of thing.
That's it, you keep it moving.
Yeah, that's it.
To be fair.
Like, I wouldn't say it's cute, because I'll be lying if it's not cute.
But low-key you'd be like, just like, oh, baby's clapped down it. Like,
so I'm thinking like, if it's not me and you give birth, and one of our other friends, would I come to you and be like, I'm not gonna lie, I think this baby's not.
It's not. The baby's not baby.
The baby's
Nah.
But like, I think when my sister-in-law gave birth to my youngest nephew, I didn't say it was cute because I thought it was ugly.
Yeah, but and did you tell her?
I think I must have mentioned on family group chat, but it's like I know the banter in it. I know, and to be fair, like they're cute now, so it's alright. In my culture though, there's a thing where if you're cute as a baby, you actually grow up ugly, and if you're ugly as a baby, you end up looking more handsome or prettier when you're older.
I hear people saying this kind of stuff where it's like, you know, you go through that secondary school and people maybe don't really look the best, but then they have a glow up afterwards. Or people that really look good tend to fall off after because they used up all their handsome, pretty privilege when they were young and overused it. And they get called beautiful too much.
Yeah,
that's why. Just mash up.
in my culture, we can't call a baby beautiful either. Yeah.
Gotta keep it calm.
Gotta keep it calm, keep them humble.
So you're alright.
Yeah.
Stay over there.
So, if any of my friends have an ugly baby and I don't compliment it, it's because we're not allowed to call it beautiful.
Same. Same. Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah, my culture too. Yeah.
So you're saying you wouldn't say anything, you just kind of...
I keep it moving. It's kind of like how you meet people in real life, yeah? If you see someone and they're not the best looking person, you won't go up to them, you're clapped.
True.
You just say, oh,
but you
nice shoes, because you want to say something, especially if people compliment you. I don't always compliment people back, because sometimes I'm
I don't know what to say.
I'm just like, oh, thanks, and I keep stepping in. But sometimes I'm in the mood to, oh, yeah, do you know what? Yeah, you got the nice, because someone will come to you, oh, you smell nice, oh, nice jumper, oh, nice tracksuit, and whatever. And you're thinking, shit, man,
what do I say?
Yeah. And then you're like, you look alright, innit? It's like, I don't really have something to say. So, but then is that bad on me to now to have to say something?
I don't think so.
Like, you speak if you want to speak, innit? Say what you want to say. If you don't want to say nothing, keep it moving. Just say thank you.
Yeah.
Just be polite, innit?
Yeah. Because I don't like lying. Although I think it must have slipped my tongue once or twice where they'll be like, oh, you look nice today. I'm like, oh, you too. And I'm like thinking, no, I'm just chatting a lot.
Yeah, just yes. Like...
Yeah, especially when it's colleagues that say it, and I'm just like, I
I know
more
what you mean.
obliged. If it's like you lot, I just be, oh, thanks.
Yeah, keep it moving. Yeah. Word.
Sort of thing, but yeah.
Word. Especially if you don't agree with it, like in terms of the reciprocation. Like, you smell nice. It's like, yeah, but you don't. That's it.
Yeah, but I'd like for you to say that though, like. If you stink, I'm like, actually, you smell a bit. Not gonna lie.
Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But what if you're plain? You don't smell. You don't stink. You don't smell nice.
Like unfragrance.
You're neutral. Yeah.
Like
whatever
simple.
That is. Yeah. Whatever that is. It's not. You can't even smell. The washing. What's it called?
The fabric.
Fabric softener. Yeah. You can't even smell that scent.
Yeah.
You can't. It's just neutral. Nothing.
You say nothing then.
Right.
Yeah.
Same thing with the kid, but on this ugly extent. Because you don't call people ugly on the streets. That's people.
No, but you would go to you might come to me and be like, oh, Mel, just visited thingy.
I could say, what do you think of the movies though?
Yeah, what do you think? And I might look at each other like,
and then and that is what it is.
That's it. You just tell by their face, that's it.
Yeah, it's like you can't linger over that. Like then you're just being an arsehole.
Yeah.
And no one likes an arsehole.
Yeah, and it's like baby man, like
trust me, relax over there.
But no, there are some ugly babies, like I said.
Yeah,
definitely. It was ugly.
Definitely.
It wasn't ugly, just head shape.
Just not looking cute, innit?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, put a hat on that still.
So that's that, and then I wanted to kind of ask you as well as the main topic.
Go on.
Is, do you think? This is gonna be a bit. I guess I already know your answer. Do you think?
Yeah, go for it.
A female male can have a platonic friendship, and so for my definition of a platonic,
define.
Yeah.
Please.
My definition of a platonic friendship pretty much means where a male and a female remains friends. Okay. Nothing to it. You just think of them as a friend.
Yeah.
Can that work?
100%. Now, my spanner in the works would be, what if the friends were to have relations of any kind?
Well, that's not a...
Would that then dismantle the idea of it being platonic?
Okay, so, well, I'm straight anyways. You're straight. So naturally, a female male would have some sort of attraction.
Yeah.
To the opposite sex.
Yeah.
Now for me, out of our group, I ain't gonna lie, there's certain man them, I'm like, you're a fine boy. You're a fine boy. No pimples.
Yeah. Hopefully. I mean, a few pimples is alright.
However, I've never gone out with any of my male friends, even if I found them attractive, because one, I don't like to deal with the friendship sort of thing. And I feel like it's a good question now that I think about it.
See, my thing has always been, if you cross the line, depending on the individuals, it can either work to go back to normal, or it can be thrashed. And the way I would kind of give an idea of what I'm trying to say, like another example, is when people have baby mums and baby dads kind of thing. So you've had a partner, and how people say, nah, once that relationship's done, can't be on talking and whatever. Maybe a kid throws it into the mix and makes it a bit more difficult to separate completely. But I've seen, or I've heard of examples. Have I actually seen an example in my life where I know of examples where
we have an
the mum and the dad are still chatting?
No, but I feel like I feel like you really crossed the line with a kid. That's not platonic to me. But platonic means that there shouldn't really have anything happen between two friends.
Okay, so again, this is my point. So, the baby mum and the baby dad, that couple that used to be, that's no longer now.
So they were friends, but they had intercourse, had a kid. Is that what you're saying?
Whether they were in a relationship or not.
But are they friends is the point.
My point now is that after the fact, they don't want to be together anymore, but they're now friends because they've got a baby together, but they want to do their own thing, so that they're in their own relationships.
No.
Still communicating, still cool, but nothing's happening between them.
No.
You understand?
No.
No? Am I reaching?
Yeah, I think you are. I think he is. Let me know in the comments if I think you are. Because I feel like you...
Fair enough.
To have that sort of kid involved, you've crossed a boundary.
Okay.
Sort of thing.
And what you're saying with platonic friends, there's a boundary to cross.
Of course, I think so.
So what's the boundary?
I think for me, if I'm honest with you, nah. I mean, sometimes you boys do that to each other as bants, anyways. In the football locker room. Don't lie.
Pause.
Don't lie.
Blanket over the whole conversation. What is going on over here?
So you've never slapped a guy's bum.
I said whacking bum. Like,
wait, what sort of slapping bum are we talking about?
I said whacking bum.
You mean? Oh no!
That's what I'm talking about. What are you talking? I said whacking bum.
Yeah, but my whacking is just like you know what I mean? That's whacking as well.
When did that become whacking bum? Hey, look, listen. Anyone that understands London lingo, when we say whacking bum, confirm what we mean by whacking bum in the comments. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay, hold on. Listen, we might have grown up in the same area, but my London slang is not the same as yours.
Anyway, some man are whacking, some man's bumming.
Okay.
Let's put that out
Alright,
there.
okay.
Me.
No. Let's make it clear then.
Me.
In terms of, I'm talking about literally just spanking someone on the arse as bants. Yeah?
Okay.
That.
Yeah.
Not smashing.
And not to say there's anything wrong with man whacking other man's bum. Whack your bum, fam.
If that's what you enjoy.
But I don't whack that bum.
Yeah, fine. Anyways.
Okay.
Back. See? Lost my train of thoughts now. I'm thinking about whacking bums. For goodness sake, that's not the imagery I wanted.
Yeah, what were we talking about now? What's the line to cross?
Okay, so it's techie, right? Because
here we go.
Because what I'm trying to say is, we've had our young years which we've done some dumb stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Like some of us have like kissed each other, whatever, but there's no meaning to it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's no meaning to it.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is, you can have platonic friendships if you both don't have like you won't have like I know for a fact, I don't want to marry you. I don't want to go out with you.
Yeah.
I don't want to sleep with you.
Yeah. But then that's on one side of the party.
Yes, that's one side.
Right.
Now, if I know what you're thinking about, might make things different. So let's say, for example, I'm in a relationship, whatever, right? And I know if but you like me to, having an attraction to me.
Pay attention so much right now.
Okay, so you can have an attraction. So like, I can still find you attractive, but I don't want to do anything with you. Now, if I feel like I do want to do something with you, whilst I find you attractive, that's more than just a friendship. Well, people call it friends with benefits, whatever, but that's still a different sort of category. Hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, but just because you want to do something with me doesn't mean I want to do something with you.
No, but if I now know that you want to do something with me,
and
like,
you still want to do something with me,
and I'm in a relationship, I might want to kind of step back, which means that we don't have that same sort of platonic friendship because we have a thought of mind that we potentially are doing something together that may be wrong.
Okay, however, there's boundaries, right?
Yes.
And if the boundary, because this is something I think people don't understand, which is like social cues, and it relates to emotional intelligence and all this kind of stuff, right? So one simple thing is, you got a guy and a girl, and they're mad close, yeah?
Okay.
One of them gets into a relationship.
Yeah.
In my head, the natural thing for the person not in a relationship, the natural thing for them to do is to ease off of that closeness. Because...
But then won't the person that doesn't know that... So let's say, for example, I'm in a relationship and you're interested in me. If I didn't know you was interested and suddenly you back off because I'm in a relationship, I've been thinking, why are you not playing COD with me anymore?
No, but I don't mean back off in that way. I mean, so something I wouldn't do if okay, let me put it this way. If you're single, you can dance together in the club. This is it. Where was that? You're in the club. You're dancing. Yeah? You're having a great time. You're single, both of you. Now, one of you gets into a relationship. Personally, I don't agree for those two to be dancing.
I agree
That's
with
an
that.
example of...
Wait, what type of dancing?
Back in the way. Oh, if you're doing flipping...
Whining, yeah, you can't be whining, like,
slide.
Like, I can't be whining on you anymore,
Not at
sort
all.
of stuff. But like, yeah, you can have a little cha-cha sort of thing, you know.
Yeah.
Where you go spinning the head around.
A very light version. It can't be the close hips tucked in, you know. When the grips and the
See
you're
that
feeling all the
bashment
waist
that,
whining and no, none of that kind of cha-cha or
Yeah,
whatever.
no daggering.
Yeah, no
Do
daggering.
people still do
There
that?
can't be too much closeness with the legs. When the legs come into contact, there's a special connection and energy.
You're holding the hips,
Yeah, the hip holding and whatnot, and the back holding. Nah. Yeah.
So if you're in a dance club, you can't. Yeah.
But that's an example of how you would ease away from whatever it was you're doing before. I feel like
Okay.
those are the types of boundaries you put in place, isn't it?
But that's doesn't matter whether you're interested in them or not, though. Like
Right.
you might not be interested in me, and
Right,
you
right.
just won't do that because you know I'm in a relationship.
Right, and that's my point. That regardless, you have boundaries.
Yeah.
And as long as those boundaries are clearly established,
Yeah.
there should be no problems fancying, not fancying, kind of fancying,
Yeah.
used to fancy, whatever.
Mhm.
It should never be an issue. So on that fact, I think it's what's the point again?
Platonic friendships. So on that
They
fact,
can happen.
you can be friends with the other gender.
Yes, because
You're not gonna cross any boundaries.
yeah, that's the point. So as long as you're not, and I love this term. Where the hell did it come from again? It was Chappelle's show. Habitual line stepper. That's what Charlie Murphy said about what's Donnie's name? Rick James, bitch.
I ain't watched it, so you're gonna have to elaborate.
Go check out the Chappelle show. Basically, there's segments where Charlie Murphy explains like Hollywood stories. And I think
Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy, yeah. Eddie Murphy's brother.
Okay.
And R.I.P. He's dead now.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah, he's a legend. He was in Boondocks as well.
Never
sick
watched
guy.
that.
Yeah, Boondocks lit. Anyway.
Don't like cartoons.
Anyway. Yeah, so Charlie Murphy was doing like explanations about Hollywood stories, and he was talking about the time he met Rick James, and Rick James was just like punching him in the face and doing mad shit. It was like quite ridiculous actually. And then Charlie would like react and then do something. And he was saying that Charlie Murphy was saying that Rick James is a habitual line stepper. That hitch factor in me is so strong, yeah. I was struggling just now. Wow. Anyway, because I wanted to say an habitual, but I was like, what do you mean an habitual? A habitual.
Can you start this whole thing again?
I'm lost myself.
Okay, start it again.
I'm lost myself.
Oh, add that to bloopers.
Cut it.
Go. Right.
What was I saying?
I don't know, something about the Chappelle show. You need to watch it. The habitual line.
Habitual line stepper. If your friend is a habitual line stepper, that sounds so weird. If they are a habitual line stepper,
Which is?
somebody that crosses the line constantly over and over again, even though you've told Mel, stop crossing this bloody line.
Like, don't hug me that way.
Yeah, stop this.
Yeah.
Stop it.
And you still do
And you
it.
do it continuously.
But that's taking a piss.
Vim. That's the point. Habitual
Okay.
line stepper.
Right.
Take the piss.
You're not
if
really
you're
my
listening.
friend if you're not listening then. They're not
Eh,
having that
but
respect.
some people have relationships like that, and that's my point. That when we talk about these platonic friendships and whatever, it's in the context of that friendship. Some people it can work. other people because their relationships already mash up. Let me not say mash up because everyone each their own. You do how you want to do it. For me, my opinion, because I am so sure of it, that there are people out there where both people are in relationships and they will still go to the club and dagger each other. Like they're single. Like they're
no, not dagger each other.
On the floor.
You mean?
Yes, dagger each other. So me and you in relationships.
Oh, but we
are the line steppers, and we go to the club and we are doing the daggering and the Maza.
I'm in a relationship, which I am, but I'll be daggering my man, which is fine.
No, do what you want. No, but I'm talking about people that want to cross the lines constantly, and they ain't got no boundaries.
Right.
Those are the ones where they'll say, platonic is mash up, or platonic. Whereas, in my opinion, if you draw lines in terms of what is allowed and what isn't, that's where things work. Because
I agree with that.
It's as simple as like, even in a friendship, lines can be drawn, but people don't often communicate these things and just say, listen, I'm never going to kiss you, I'm never going to get with you, I hope you know that. And it can come across as banter, as that initial thing, but as long as one of you engages in that conversation, then you can draw that line immediately there. Some friends, you don't really need to do that. There can be like a mutual thing, but even then it's like, because I feel like that leads into an interesting conversation of, should people be drawing lines left, right and centre? Listen, I know, but nah. You can fancy me all you want. I heard you in the toilets the other day. But nah, it's not gonna happen, okay? You know what I mean?
So you're drawing a line with that person.
Yeah, the camera, right now. I'm drawing a line with you, right now. Camera, cutting you off, fam.
Fine.
No more lip sync. Done.
Okay, so let's say now, you're in a relationship. And I'm trying to put you like in this situation. Okay, you're in a relationship,
Okay.
Your girl knows that me and you are close.
My head's getting hot already.
This is that one typical question,
Alright.
where she goes, is your friend or me?
Wait, I'm lost. What happened?
Alright, let's say you're in a relationship
I
with a
actually
girl.
lost spun for a second. What happened? So
You're in a relationship with a girl,
okay.
Sabrina,
Sabrina.
You and Sabrina have been dating for a good 1 year now. Things are getting serious.
Sabrina.
It's been a 1 whole year, You and Sabrina. Somehow she's now starting to feel uncomfortable that me and you
are all the time.
Yeah.
Sabrina, you have to fly like this thing here. Listen, you have to go.
So even after 1 year of dating,
understand? Yeah, sorry.
You would like even after 1 year of dating.
Yeah. This
potential your wifey, by the way.
Yeah, me and wifey have to sit down properly. We have to have a big chat, big convo.
Okay.
First of all, more time. My day one homies, like this person right here, would have to. They're the confirmation for me. So, if you have a problem with her, something needs to happen over there to pattern up. You get what I'm saying? Because your personality is the type of person that strikes me as, I'm trying to make problems with people out here. You get what I'm trying to say? So, even if there's something you didn't like, if you know it's irrelevant, you're not going to say it to me in a way that makes me feel a type of way, if that makes sense? You probably even mention it.
No, I would be like, this is my actual response to you. There might not even be an issue with this Sabrina yet. I'd say to look, Angie, if you want to take it seriously, like, it's calm, like, we're still friends, we just won't chill as much sort of thing, because end of the day, it's not me and you starting a family together.
Yeah.
The rest of your life, if you're actually into this chick,
exactly.
I'm happy to step back.
More time, I wouldn't even need to say anything to you to step back.
Yeah, I would have already done it already.
Not even just that, we will both do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to be spending more time with her naturally anyway.
Oh, see, I'm trying to think, because there has been situations where, look, listen, okay, so in our friendship group, we've got like a 50-50 mix. But usually I'm chilling with the boys because I'm either kicking ball with them or playing games, and the girls want to go out and drink whatever. Right? So I'd prefer to stay at home and play game with this one here. So naturally, my partner might feel a type of way.
Yeah, but how often, like, really? Okay, I would say right now, in the situation we're in this panoramic, in this pandemorium, pacorama, whatever you
we know we're saying it wrong, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not being fresh.
I'm being fresh. right now, we're at home, innit? So the tendency to game is way high.
But
versus if we were able to be out and about more,
okay,
I would argue, especially on your side,
you'd
be out in these streets. Not like in the streets.
I don't belong to these streets.
You'd be doing activities.
Yes, which I'm already doing. As you've seen, I'm not completing my COD challenges.
So as it is, you are. So what I'm trying to say is, what am I trying to say?
You've lost the plot today.
I would say, hold on, let me land. I would say that wouldn't be as much of an issue unless, and maybe this is my opinion, that person's being unreasonable. Okay.
Yeah, okay, maybe not COD.
Do you know what I mean?
Maybe a thing of...
How often would we be smashing it out once things go back to normal?
Yeah, so I don't want to use COD as an example. That's not a good example. So let's say, for example, me and you usually go out to just go on friend dates. Like, let's go watch a movie. Let's go grab McDonald's. Let's go chill, have Nando's, whatever.
To be fair, when you said film tonight, I was like, film? Like, watch a film.
Did I say that?
You said film. And I was like, what? Film?
Film?
What? Cinema?
I said film. For what?
You said film. I think you meant filming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I was like, cinema? I was like,
okay, but this is the thing. See, I can't have this same convo with you because although we have a friendship, like what me and you do, I do different with other people.
Yeah, of course.
So like, if I ask this question to one of our other friends, then it might make more sense because gaming is thing like it's not that serious to me, anyways. But like,
that's to us though, because somebody would take it like left, even just spending an hour, and obviously some people are. I know people that are insecure. Like, for example, there are people that wouldn't want me to be their girlfriend's friend.
Yeah.
Especially when they're insecure about themselves, like highly.
Like, imagine my guy was insecure.
Yeah. And then he sees me and you gaming at night.
Exactly.
What are you doing?
Why are you gaming at night?
Yeah. And it's like 12 a.m. and we're smashing out a session.
Yeah.
On a Saturday.
Yeah.
Or Friday night. And it's like, me and you up till like 12, 2, 3 a.m. It's like, Or you say, come around to yours, bring in the PlayStation, all that kind of stuff. Certain man would be a bit like, what?
That's what I'm saying. So let's say if I marry a guy and then I'm like, listen, my bros are coming round, innit? Like, I want my own, like, you know how people have man caves? I want my own cave, but I'll have gaming in mind, a studio, a pool table. And like, I already know this guy is gonna want to be in there playing games with me, you know, whatnot.
100%.
So what, if my man goes to me, no, I don't want him around, I should. Do you know what I mean? I'll be like, what? I'm like, what?
It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, because that can happen as a relationship gets deeper and deeper in. At the start, they're always fine. You've known them longer than you've known me.
It's true.
And then I'll start chilling with you more so. And then they start dropping these sly jokes like, are you going on a date with Mel again?
Yeah.
Are you going to have a dinner date?
Some passive aggressive shit.
Yeah.
And then it, you know the ones where you see the two people like laughing, like me and you're laughing.
Yeah.
And you're like, and then look at it. You don't laugh with me like that. No, all that kind of.
Exactly, gets a bit sticky.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do? Do you just potential wife?
This is a great conversation. Because.
Have you ever been put in that situation? I don't think you have.
What?
Actually, like having to choose between a friend and a missus.
Me having to choose.
Yeah.
As in, someone's telling me to cut my friend.
I've had that.
I've had a
And at that point, I was so deep in. I was kind of like, you know what? I'm building a family with you, like, why not, my friend? But then the part of me is also like, no, they've been there for me, man. Like, even if you've not been there, you little shitbags. Like, I've known you for long enough. Like, you're my Codys and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, what did you do?
Well, that relationship didn't work anyway, so it's alright.
Did you cut the friend off?
No.
Wait.
I ain't cut no one off.
So they asked you to cut somebody off?
Huh?
They asked you to cut someone off?
So basically, they found out something that they didn't like, whatever, like chilling around them too much, right?
Okay.
And they pretty much dropped like, listen, it's them or me.
And
I was like, well...
Then?
Kind of, but I told my friend as well, because I told you like everything, right? So I actually told my friend what happened. And naturally, like you said, they kind of backed away a bit.
Yeah, so cool.
But I felt a bit bad.
Yeah,
like, I knew they were backing away, and I was like, I don't want you back away because this Donny's like, you know what I mean?
That's the irony of it all as well.
So it's kind of like catch-22 is like, you know, you're not starting a family with your friend, but your friend's been there. If you end a relationship, my friend is still here.
Facts.
But you don't think these things when you're in a relationship, because I don't date someone to think that, oh, it's just a quick thing. It's I'm potentially marrying you, or we are going to get married. So that's why I'm taking it seriously.
100.
This situation.
100.
So it's sticky.
It is, and the thing the thing that's worse is like you think to yourself, like I thought I judged you well. Yeah, bun them. But I thought I judged you well, thinking should be no qualms, no problem. Do you get where I'm come from? And all of a sudden, you're like, where's this coming from? Everything was gelling so well.
Yeah, that's why I feel like it can be a bit of a red flag sometimes. So sorry guys, we're back now. All that beeping was like, just go check it out just in case there was anything drama happening. Yeah. No, his car was parked outside, just making sure his car's okay. But we're back now. Anyways, so back to topic. As you were saying, we were talking about, you were saying like judging the other person, not knowing them like too well, like, oh, suddenly you've kind of switched, What was you trying to say with that?
Yeah, so, and what I was hoping to lead into as well is it sort of a similar feeling as to when your parents or your family members look at your partner and you're like, or your partner looks at your family members and says, nah fam, not liking that one still. Your mum got beef with me, I've got problems, Lock off your march, it's me and your mum. Listen, fam, what's happening?
Yeah, it does happen. Look, okay, that's not platonic friendship. However, now that you've spoken about that, I'm the type of person I like to say I'm a good judgment of character. So whoever that I'm with, I'm happy with them. Okay? Partner-wise.
Cool.
Right? So if my mum or my dad or my brothers meet them and they get some sort of vibe, I'd have to know your reasoning, what it is. Have they done something to you for you to not to like them? If you're just like, no, I don't like the way he looks.
See my bones.
Yeah, he doesn't speak well in his English. I'm like, you're like stupid reasonings, right? Then I would choose my partner over my family because I'm like, you ain't got a valid reason. Why should I end the relationship because you're telling me you just don't like them without any valid reason? I'm not here to please my parents, and my parents know this. Yeah.
At the end of the day, your parents aren't gonna whack your bum, are they?
Goodness.
Full circle, baby. Full circle. Come on. Done, man.
Yeah, don't be doing those. No circles. No. I'm just thinking about things. No. Moving on swiftly. So what would you do if your parents didn't like your missus?
Yeah, it's techie because I want everyone to get along still. So like you say, it's gotta be a valid reason. You can't just come on nonsense. It's got to be something solid there. If there's nothing substantial, then I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it. I don't want to listen to what you're trying to say because by the time I'm trying to bring that person to them, it's like I'm pretty much 30 in my head. Yeah. So if you got a problem, you got to have something bloody flipping serious. Yeah. And if it's not, so it's in it. Because.
But then, would you still not want your parents at the wedding? I would, but I'm not gonna force it. I'm not gonna like a wedding for me.
I want them there. I definitely want them. That's what I'm saying. I want the whole thing.
But they don't like her.
Unity and rare.
So your mum's just putting on a front. I'm just turning up for my son, not because of your unity. My son wants me here.
Listen, ignorance is bliss. If you look happy, then I'm gonna be happy.
Really? I don't want my mum there. If you're not giving me your blessings, I don't want you there.
If you're not genuinely, what if they give you the blessings but they still like me?
I don't want it.
Oh, it's got to be 100% truthful.
Yeah, because
even if they're lying to you, as long as they say 100%, I'm blessing. Yeah, then ignorance is bliss, isn't it?
No, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
Yeah, how are you gonna know they're lying to you?
Listen, I know when I'd like to think I know when my mum is off in it, but like my mum's quite alright. She's quite, but like if she was actually not happy, I don't want her there at my wedding. As mad as that sounds. Because
you're saying like bad vibes.
Yeah, I don't like bad vibes. I don't care if you're blood or not. I really don't care.
Especially on the wedding day. That day is the emotions are high.
And I'm thinking like, oh, what if he's doing something my mum don't like? My mum's like looking at him like, she's not really happy about this. And I'm thinking,
your mum grabs the mic. I just like to say a few words.
The fact that you just have that mic there as well.
Hey, props, girl. Come on, man. I'm ready. Stay ready. Come on.
Like I can't be having that. It's too much. The wedding, I should be happy on my wedding day. I don't want to be thinking these things.
Yeah.
If there's a rift, I'm gonna fix it after. If that's what it has to be, I'm not delaying my marriage because my mum's unhappy about X, Y, Z. That don't make sense.
You'll be with the hubby all like, and then on the slide, you'll be looking at your mum like.
Yeah, she's looking at those eyes like, yeah. Or even if she's lying, she looks like she's happy. I'm like, Mum, I know you're just faking it, like just for the cameras. I'm just like.
She'll eat a bit of the food and like dead spit out on the table. Dash on the table, just like, ugh. She drinks a bit of the water. Ugh, disgusting.
Yeah, she just hates everything.
Yeah, she just tears the tablecloth off.
That's like, why are you here then, isn't it? Like,
word.
Yeah, why are you here? So, but
just
no.
hating on everyone, and she'd just be saying bad vibes. You think, how long do you think they're
How
gonna?
long you?
Can you imagine seeing that? Rattled.
No, but to be fair, yeah. So my parents, obviously, they're Asian. They would ideally want me to be with an Asian guy because that's kind of what they think is best, I guess. Well, that's what they thought was best. Like my mum has that changed. Obviously, she's seen me date different coloured guys now, and so she'd still most probably prefer me with an Asian. So if I brought back an Asian guy tomorrow, she'd be over the moon.
Backflips.
Because my brothers and stuff, my brother married an African woman, and so I'm like the last one that kind of can keep it all Chinese. But I don't like Chinese. And so it's like, well, sorry, Mum, you just got to accept it. You either love it or hate it. She's just like, well, as long as you're happy.
That's what
she might be lying.
That's
she might be lying.
isn't it? But she might be.
But I don't think she is. My dad, different. But my dad's a bit off now because he's had a stroke, bless him.
Oh, so he's like Chinese.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What was I even gonna say? Some people are traditional, isn't it? And like you said, lying or not lying, if you're friends, family, partner, whatever it is, if they're real ones, they just want to see you happy in it. So with your friend that's maybe likes you, maybe fancies you a bit, or whatever, if your partner is a real one, they shouldn't have a problem with it. In my eyes, in the sense of
what we would think.
In the sense of, as long as you're secure in yourself and your relationship, and both sides of the partnership have not given any reasons to question the relationship and the faithfulness of that individual and all that kind of stuff, then
but don't get
what are we even talking about?
No, but don't get me wrong, if you date, like when you have a missus, right, and all they have is female friends, you do have one less worry about potentially. It's not even bad. Sometimes you just think like, I don't know, you just think of scenarios and situations.
I genuinely don't.
Do you not?
No.
I don't. No, see, I don't care because I can't be double standards about it.
Yeah, I don't care.
But like, honestly,
maybe when I was younger and I was more insecure.
But it's not an insecurity thing though. So like, for example.
Okay, go for it.
So what I'm trying to say is, for example, it's just one thing less to potentially think about.
I hear you.
But it doesn't faze me.
Because you're going to work. I've always said this, your mum, dad, brother, sister, whoever it is that you are in close contact with, friend, whatever it is. We're in this room right now. Once I leave this room, you have no idea where I am on the planet.
Yeah.
Same thing with your family when they're in that house.
Okay.
You have no idea where they've gone.
Okay.
Your dad said he's going to work. He could be in the depths of cheeks the whole day. In his face,
so you're
shaking like mad.
I
like he could be anywhere. You know what I'm trying to say?
Long story short,
he could be in the car wash.
What my man is trying to say
in
is,
the car wash,
if you wanted to cheat, you cheat. Don't matter if it's a female friend or not.
There you go.
You would cheat.
But
my point is, it's not about the cheating.
But never just about cheating. You can't track that person. So you're trying to say that your mind is wandering because they've got this extra male friends and more. Like my mind will be thinking, she linking my man. Are they doing a thing? Oh, right. She spends bare time with him. So does that mean I can say the same thing about work? Oh, my boss said all these great things about me today, and he took me for dinner. What, you dating your boss now?
I ain't gonna lie. There's been slight jokes.
So this is what I'm trying to say.
But
so
like,
you can panic about every scenario because she laughed and winked at the cashier too much. And there's men out there that are honestly so insecure in themselves.
That's true.
What? You joking with the cashier now?
And I think
what? So you're linking the cashier now? What about me?
Yeah, and some people can come off as a natural flirt. I'm not saying I am, but some people can come off as a natural flirt, which unintentionally may attract another person, whether it's a female or male sort of thing.
Definitely.
And now, by the time you clock it, it's like, oh, sugar.
Too late.
Too late. Sort of thing. Yeah.
It's simple things.
But that's unintentional.
And then you touch somebody's arm like that, and then they're thinking, oh, close contact. Calm down. And then close contact. Oh, they must be interested. Mel.
Yeah.
Oh, he touched my leg.
Yeah.
And then there's all these laughing. And it's the when it becomes a bit too and then you're too close. And then that's when your partner starts looking and thinking,
I can't wait till you get a message, yeah.
Oh,
and like, they're watching this.
It'll be fun, man.
And then they're like, how close are they sitting? Have they got that
Trust
2
me,
meter session?
What's going on? What's the distance saying? Let's get the ruler out. Start measuring.
Yeah, see, I can't deal with. I'm not gonna lie. If the missus has an issue with that, I'm just like, that's too much.
Yeah, you're nutter. You're nutter. I don't.
If you think, listen, my point is, yeah, I've known these guys for so long now. Like, I don't know, since we was 12, 13, whatever. And we're like, I'm 26 now, so over 13 years, whatever. Yeah, a long time.
Yeah.
If we was to do something, if I wanted to be with them, I would be with them.
Yeah.
No qualms. I would be like, Angie, do you like me? You like me? Okay, let's do it. Let's be together.
That's true.
Because we're already friends, so what else is missing? Just need a ring, have
That's
kids,
true.
and family, done.
That's true.
Happy families, happy
Sounds
days.
so like boring in that way.
It's like childhood sweethearts and shit.
Yeah, but
But that's quite a sweet sound.
It is sweet, but the thing for me is like some friends, they do a thing where they say, oh, you know, if nothing has happened by 40, then let's just get together. And
I swear I said that to you. I've still single and then
I've had it's interesting.
It's not serious.
I've had some people say it to me, and I'm like,
you do deep it. Like, you know what? We get to that age, it's like, right, we want a family, we secure, we like each other as friends. Like,
I hear it.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I actually enjoy spending time with you.
Maybe so the only difference is a ring on my finger.
Yeah.
We
and when
say
you look at that, but there's other complications to relationships.
Weird. Yeah, it's different.
Like, there's things about your friends that might piss you off about them.
Yeah.
Like, there's probably things that you dislike about me. You're like, oh, this guy pisses my friend.
Yeah, but because we're friends, it's calm. But if you're my boyfriend, it's an issue now.
It's a problem.
It's an issue.
And you're thinking, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm like, sometimes I hear that stuff and I'm like, I hear where you're trying to come from with it. But it's too 1 and 0.
Right.
It's too, just turn the switch on now.
That's why I can't date.
There's more to it than that.
My advice is don't date in friends, innit? Because you can ruin a friendship if it doesn't work out.
True.
That's my advice.
Depending on the friends, I'll say again.
Yeah, like mine and your type, like close. Don't do it. But if you're just like an acquaintance sort of thing, where it's like, let's say for example, the way you know me and QC. Now actually we're a lot closer now. Like, it's been in group, but like we haven't had that phase where I'm talking to him every day, we're chilling every day. Where I've done that with all of you other boys. Actually, even
we're talking about relationship, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it still depends on the person or the people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The intimate level of
no,
that friendship.
I don't think intimacy even plays a role in this.
Wait,
I think it's mindset.
Your intimacy might be different to mine.
You're talking about like emotional connection, right? That's what you're talking about, intimacy.
Maybe.
I feel like that's what you're talking about.
I'm just trying to say in terms of level of interaction.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Emotional kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's still down to the individuals, regardless of, because you can have people that have actually been in a relationship and still be friends. Because this was another thing we wanted to talk about one time.
You've seen that in our group.
Right.
Relationships and their friends. I don't know how it works for them, but it won't work for me.
Oh, you don't think it worked for you?
No.
I know it can work for me, for a fact.
No, let's say me and you dated and it went off for whatever reason.
You can't handle that.
It depends what reason did it end.
I agree. So
that also plays a factor.
If it was a major disrespect,
then
yeah,
friend or not,
run.
Friend or not,
you're done at it. You're done at it. In my head, I know in your head. Yeah,
but if it's a thing like, oh, you're career driven, you want to do this, but I'm ready to settle down.
Oh yeah,
and
we just meet. That's calm. But that's my point.
Yeah.
And that's my point. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, okay, maybe you've unlocked something different now, because you're saying depending on how it ends, and I was thinking it depends on the person.
Oh gosh.
But you're right.
You're also
scrap what
right.
I'm saying. No, I think scrap what I'm saying. I think you're right. I think you're right. Because regardless of the type of person you are, but then again...
No, because that can play back. That's what I'm trying to say. The closest, like, me and you are a lot closer than me and Carl's. Do you know what I mean? So I could potentially date Carls, but I don't want to. But it's because I've known them for too long, so I wouldn't do any of our friends, whether or not I've had a phase of chilling with you lot every day sort of thing, because I've known you guys for a bit too long where it's like, you lot are like brothers and sisters to me now. That's weird. That just makes
I get your point. And it's like, if that person is lost after all that time as well, that's a L. That's a major L.
I'm lost.
No, as in, you lose that friend.
Oh.
That's an L.
I don't see it that way, to be honest. No.
Oh.
Because...
Well, shit.
I'm telling you, I'm cutthroat. If you disrespected me today...
I'm not talking about this. I'm just talking about general. The fact that you've lost that individual as your friend.
Yeah.
Now I can't see Angie no more.
Yeah. I'm not that heartless.
Ooh, well then. But I'm about to say, where's the door? I didn't get the fuck out of here, boy. Shit.
The time is
Can you
late.
imagine it? Yeah, to be fair, it is late still. We've got some contemplating. You know, but yeah, so to wrap up and summarise, yeah? It depends on the type of person and how it ends.
Yes. So basically, it depends.
So it can work, but it depends.
Basically, it depends. The answer is it depends. Depends on the context of all of that.
Okay, let's put it this way. It can be platonic. Yeah. If, like, how can we secure the platonicness of the situation? You get where I'm trying to come from? Like, solidify. Okay. So no matter who you are out there, if you're in this current situation, you're questioning, are we platonic or not?
Well, it's hard because, we have two people that, between me and him, we know who they are in our friendship group that's dated and then they ended and they're friends. Yeah. But I don't think they're as close as before.
100% not.
So,
but they're still cool. They can still see each other, and it's less love. But that's what I'm saying.
So you've lost that friendship because it's not the same vibes anymore. True. That's what I'm trying to say.
You touched on an interesting word, or you phrased your words very interestingly just now. They've lost that friendship. It's not the same vibe anymore. They didn't lose the friendship, they lost the relationship. The friendship is still there. Because when they link up, it's still calm. There's not lip-sync anymore.
Yep, agreed.
So lip-sync aside, we're talking about platonic friends right now. And as far as I'm concerned, they were friends before. Yeah. They crossed the border when they came into a relationship, and then they've jumped back out of that border, back into the friendship. Get me?
Yeah, see, the interesting
Therefore...
No, but here's the interesting, the span in the works, yeah?
Oh, boy.
So these two friends of ours, calm. But what do their partners think? I don't know. I've never had that conversation.
Great question. And it's, I guess, how they relay it to the partner. Yeah. Because for example, if the female told her male partner it was a disrespect, pissed me off, that guy's gonna feel type of way because he's gonna see him with time and think,
yeah, you disrespected my woman.
Yeah, right. Whereas if she goes, oh yeah, well, we just weren't seeing eye to eye.
Yeah, so we dated before.
Fair enough. Yeah, c'est la vie. It is what it is.
Maybe, but some guys still a bit iffy because they're like, you've kind of done bits with my woman sort of thing. Like, I don't want you.
That's insecurity, man. That's insecurity talking. Listen, everyone pammed everyone. Just forget about it. Honestly, get over yourself, man.
Listen, and on that note, before he gets into rated R stories, hopefully that was a good podcast.
Cheeks, pamming, and whacking bum. I had to.
Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Peace out. Cool. There was back to where we started off or ended.
Take 3. Action. 352.
Hi guys, we're back. Sorry about that.
Oh, you actually restarted?
Yeah.
353.
Excuse
me. It's nothing serious, I promise. I'm definitely exaggerating. But